why our family worships at Burlington Lutheran and why we love it there and why we plan on being with you all for a very long time. I'm going to try to keep this within a couple of minutes, but I could speak for a very long time about what I love about our church. We came to Burlington Lutheran after I was leading worship at a nonprofit for 12 years, and Rachel and I were exhausted. And our friend, Erin Rosema, who we'd known on and off for the years, we saw them on a walk, and she grabbed our arms and she said, "You should come to our church. I love my church." Few people in our generation, my generation, I'm 41, rave about their church. Most people are just lost in frustration, not knowing where to go. So when Erin said, "You got to come to our church," we're like, "I think we passed that church." She said, "No, you got to come check it out." And we came. And Pastor Bethany blew me away on first Sunday. Pastor Bethany was someone who I saw immediately that she was excited about Jesus. She was in a liturgical denominational church, but she was excited about Jesus. And for me, the very clear social implications of the radical tradition of the gospel. And she was wanting to cultivate a community doing that. And there were families our age who had other little kids who were very disillusioned with a lot of the church in America, but our kids could come together and we could play and we could read Richard Rohr books and we could talk about the Enneagram, and it was wonderful. And the music, Sean, I tell my friends about this. A lot of my friends that don't know where to go to church, I'm like, man, this dude, Sean, he can take the liturgical kind of a hymn, traditional hymns, and blend them with more contemporary music and give it all a kind of like warm, folksy, fresh, authentic feel that's not performance-based, but it's not snoozeville. It's gorgeous and it's rare. So we've been there for a while, and then when we lost Bethany, I was pissed. I told Bethany, "Don't leave, please." And I think a lot of us felt that. And then the search committee did an amazing job, and Pastor freaking Sheris came. And Sheris has just been fire. She's been amazing. Sheris, I've seen come in with humility, seeing our trajectory, seeing increasing our connections in the community, both with our affirming the LGBTQ community beyond our church walls and welcoming them into worship, bringing Jennifer Knapp, my high school love, and connecting with Skagit tribal elders, really putting relational work behind a lot of the values that we espouse and making it happen, supporting godly play, which is important to us, supporting now Lego Gospels that's happening. I could go on. I am so excited to see that through the pandemic, this rare and special little church didn't shrivel, I think, as some of us feared, but we're coming through it, and I think something very rare is happening in our church. What I want to say right now is, because I'm a nonprofit executive, and which is basically the boring burden of fundraising, and because a lot of the good work that we want to do and support in the world, it happens with people supporting financially monthly, that we can build budgets and we can put that movement forward. And so I've been surprised. I'm going to talk to folks maybe my generation on this video here. If you're not tithing, maybe that feels like some old boomery thing from our fundamentalist childhood. Let go of that. I love the idea. I mean, especially if we have kind of like critical of capitalism kind of values. Okay, great. Let go of 10% of your income. Let's just practice. It's like anti-capitalism for babies. Baby steps. Just take 10% of whatever your income is as a family and set that aside. That's what Rachel and I do. And then it's over. You've got a hard number. You're not like, well, if we have a little bit this season, you're never going to have enough. Look at 10%, set that number aside and be like, okay, now here's the money we get to play with. What missions do we want to give this to? What nonprofits do we want to give this to? How much can we give to our church that we love so much? And so I want to encourage you to, if you love BLC like we do, sit down, get out a calculator and a legal pad, look at those numbers and see how we can together bring in more staff, bring in more opportunities to let little churches like this that are rad grow and thrive and welcome and embrace more people in our community. God bless you all.